A very pleasant morning to you, wherever you are, from Warner Park. Once again, we are here for the third game, St. Kitts versus Antigua at the Warner Park Cricket Facility. We are closing in on 10 a.m., so we are very much here for a 10 a.m. start, prompt 10 a.m. start. St. Kitts in the green and orange, they have taken the field. And Antigua, they seem to be having first strike today. Antigua batting first. As we look at the point standings, St. Kitts, they have played 2 games and won both. They have 4 points, a net run rate of 2.3. Antigua and Barbuda, they have played 2 games, won 1, lost 1, 2 points, net run rate 0.3. Nevis, they have played 2. As we look at the first delivery from the northern end, and right away a sharp single, quick single taken by the Antiguans, and they are off the mark. So Antigua won without loss of the first delivery of the first over. Nevis, they have played 2 games, had run rate. St. Martin have played 2, lost 2, no pointers yet, and negative 3.1 net run rate. St. Martin is playing Nevis at the Connery Field today, and Antigua against St. Kitts here at Warner Park. The Antiguans have moved on to 2 without loss in over number 1, the first over of the day's play. Umpire Carl Tuckett is at square leg. And third delivery of the first over, wide outside the line of the off stump and left alone by the Antiguan right-handed opening batsman. A very good delivery, right on target. So Hosier Roberts is at the non-striker's end with the number 10 on his shirt. Conditions with a 6-3 field, 6 on the offside and 3 on the on. And that one also that brings up the end of the first over. And The Antiguans are 2 without loss at the end of the first over. The second over from the southern Lozak Road being bowled by Jahil Clark. Clark, medium fast bowler. Right arm, medium fast. That's Jaheim Clark. On this occasion is a bit too wide outside the line of the leg stump. Outside the line of leg stump and signaled wide by umpire Carl Turkett. That takes the score on to 3 without loss in the second over, being bowled by Jaheim Clark outside the line of the off stump, and Francis lifts the bat and allows it through to wicket keeper. There is a slip, a gully deep, backward point, short extra cover, wide mid off. There is a third man, a mid on, short mid wicket straight, and there is a long leg. Long leg on the boundary. So we have brilliant sunshine here at Warner Park, and Clark is on the legs of Francis, who turns it off the legs neatly for 2 runs, and the batsmen complete the second run quite comfortably. That will take the total on to 6. 6 without loss in over number 2, being bowled by Jaheim Clark from the Lozak or southern end. Lozak Road. So when it's played to third man, third man comes off the boundary and fields. And there is no run. If the second over comes to an end, at the end of it, Antigua batting first, 7 without loss. And there we saw a lovely stroke out towards backward point into the boundary for 4. Short delivery outside the line of the off stump and played away backward a point into the boundary for 4. So that was a loose delivery outside the line of the off stump and put away by Francis. Francis is on to 9 and the total 11. 11 with a loss. Antigua. Tanner's Francis. And Roberts opening the innings for Antigua. Roberts with the number 10 inscribed on his shirt. Francis with 37, the number 37 inscribed on his shirt. Caden Francis with the number 12 inscribed on his shirt is bowling from the media center or northern end of the ground. He opened the bowling for the Kititians. So he bowled the first over from the media center or northern end. And he is continuing the attack from the media center end. He bowls to Roberts, who pushes back down the track on the onside, where it's fielded by the fielder at mid-on, moving to his left. Fielder at mid-on is Javid Edwards. Nice looking stroke out towards forward square leg by Roberts. He gets a single. Good running between the wickets by the two Antiguan opening batsmen. Tannis Francis, who is on 9, and Hosea Roberts on 3, and the total 13. 13 without loss. Antigua at the end of the third over. So we're into over number 4. Over number 4 being bowled by Jaheim Clark from the Lozak or southern end of the ground, and he starts with a short lifting delivery on line with the body. We're heading over middle and off stump, and Roberts forced to defend out on the offside, and there is no run. Sharp delivery by Clark, hustling Roberts onto the front foot. Played out towards backward point, and there is no run. A very good containing over here by Clark, maintaining a good line and length, middle and off line, and Roberts can do no more than defend out onto the offside. So he has not been served up or given anything loose, nothing to free the arms. No half volley for the drive, and there we see Clark short lifting outside the line of the off stump, and Roberts was fishing for that one outside the line of the off stump. And you see Francis calling him down to have a brief talk with him, probably saying to him, it's wide, it's lifting outside the line of the off stump. Pull the bat out of harm's way and allow it to go through. Another wide delivery outside the line of the off stump, signaled wide by umpire Carl Tuckett. And the total moves on to 14. 14 without loss in the fourth over. Clark bowling the fourth over from the Lozak Road end, the southern end of the ground. That's the seaside end, where we can see at least two large cruise ships in the harbor. Sharp rising delivery, and Roberts is forced to pull the bat out of harm's way. So Clark is working up some pace from that southern end. He has shown that he has got the ability to work up some pace. He is the quickest of the Kittian bowlers. That's Jaheim Clark. And another wide delivery outside the line of the off stump, and signaled wide, quite rightly so, by umpire Carl Tuckett. That is going to take the score on to 15.